Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm going to make a quick video teaching you guys how to make beats in GarageBand. This is for beginners. I have about 10 years of experience making beats, recording songs professionally for about 10 years. So I decided to start a channel to help a lot of new artists, rappers, producers, even people who just are sound engineers. I'm going to teach you how to do a lot of things using software. But in this particular video, I'm going to teach you how to make beats. So first, I'm going to open up my app, GarageBand. So here's a this is a project I've worked on once before. It's unfinished, but I'm just play it right quick and just let you see a little bit of what I've done before. So here it goes. So that's just a quick little sample of a little bit of what I can do. So first, for beginners, I'm just going to show you how to make just a simple beat using the beat sequencer. So first, I'm going to create a new song, and I'm going to go to here you say beat sequencer here in the middle. So I'm going to press that. So here's your beat sequencer. So what you can do is first, you see on the left side here, you got your instruments, right? These are different instruments. And that plus sign at the bottom left, you can add more instruments, okay? So first, I'm just going to make a real simple beat, right? So here's the kick, right? And you got snare, right? Okay, so that's real simple, right? Now, there's a few things you can do here, right? If you go at the top right, you got settings. Here, you got your metronome, and count in means you can, before the beat starts, you can count in for 3 seconds. You got your visual count. Here, if you want to change the sound of your metronome, you got click, wood, hi-hat, rim shot, for example, right? You got your tempo, change your tempo, time signature, key signature, your time ruler. This is to change the, if you want to change the measurements, but I might show y'all that later, maybe in the next video. I'm just showing y'all the basics right now. Got your fade out, you can fade out the sound, notepad. Advanced, you got a lot of different multi-tracks. These are different options that you have here, right? So one thing I want to show you is a little bit of the different sounds, how to get different sounds. So I'm not sure what version of GarageBand you're using. Yours might be a little bit different. This is actually the newest version. You might have an older version, but you should have an option where you can change the drum set, or the instrument that you want, the drum kit, I should say. See at the bottom left here, yours might be at the top right if you have an older version. Mine is at the bottom left here. It says Modern 808. That's the name of the drum kit that I'm using. So I'm going to click it. So now I have more sounds. These are more different kits, that you can use. You have acoustic here. These are, just different acoustic drums. Here's like other percussion. And right here, if you look in the middle, it says get more drum kits. If you click get more drum kits, you can actually download more. I'm not sure how many gigs it uses, but hopefully you have enough storage. But I try not to download everything because I want to save storage for other things. But I usually just download what I use. If I don't use it like that, I delete it just to keep my storage open. But I'm just giving you an example. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to play this, and then I'm going to change the sound. So you got minimalist. Let's see. Let's try overdrive bump. Same thing. See. Real simple acoustic. You pretty much get the idea right now. And I'm going to acoustic drums. So actually like that. I might use that later on. Anyway, so that's just a basic drum beat. Now, one thing, if you look down here on the bottom right, you have velocity, you got note repeat. So if you look, when you hit velocity, if you press one of these, I'm gonna go on the hi-hat, and you see how I can change this? You see how I'm moving this up and down on the left side? That basically changes the velocity. Velocity is basically how hard you strike the instrument. So if you wanted to strike a little softer, you go down. If you want to strike a little harder, you go all the way up. So I'm just keeping where it is just for now. So that's basically what velocity is. And then you have your note repeat. Basically that you can change how many times you want the note to repeat. So say I want to repeat it 3 times. Let me see here. Okay, 4 times. There we go. So if I hit it, see the hi-hat did that? See that? You see that? If I wanted to go back to one note, and just go back to normal. You see that? So basically that's what note repeat is. So you can you have some person who asked me, how do you do drum rolls? Well, the thing is with the older models of the older version of GarageBand, it's harder to put in drum rolls because it doesn't have that note repeat. Maybe it does, but I don't think that it does. I think you may have to do a little something different if you want to get a drum roll. So then you got your chants. This is just to, basically it's more like random. You basically put in how many times or you want to put in the odds of that note being hit again. So basically that just means random notes or random hits. That's all that is. But I'm not going to mess with that right now because I don't want to mess up the beat. And then here, this is a special one. Loop start in. Okay, now what you do now is you can play with the measure here. Say you want to say your time signature is 4/4, right? So this time signature is 4/4, right? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But say I wanna do something with my hi-hat, right? Say, let me do this. Say I want my hi-hat to hit a certain way. Say I want to do what you call polyrhythm, okay? So I'm going to go to loop, and I'm going to shorten this loop. So I'm going to, I'll say after every 3, right? So now what's going to happen is when I play it, you're going to see what happens to the hi-hat. You see that? So let me do the same thing with the snare. Put the snare, I'm not sure if this is going to be on beat or not. I'm going to play it just so you can hear what the snare would sound like. I'm going to leave everything else the same. So here it goes. See that? So instead of going back and adding more steps, you can just do you can change the end of the loop to get it to repeat. Just as I showed you, this is what you call polyrhythms. Anybody who understands what polyrhythms, you'll know what that was, what I just did. Okay, so I'm trying to say what else I want to show you is here. So here you got your length, 16 steps, right? So if I want to increase my steps, right now it's just 16, press it and say I want to add 32 steps. And if you look at the top, you see now I got 2 of these, right? So this will be the first section, and then this will be the second section. So now you got 16 bars, so 16 steps. So hit information again. That's that little I button right there. Hit your step length, 16th. You know, got your 1/8 triplet. And anybody who understands beats, you know how to you understand what that is. Playback mode, forward. You can reverse it, ping pong it. You got your swing, light swing, 1/8, heavy, light, so forth. If you want to swing the beat a little bit. So that's a few things. So basically, that's all I just want to show you for now. That's just basically how to use the beat sequences. So have fun, and I'll be back next time.